Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
You could escape.
Great. Good evening, everyone, and thanks for coming out. First, we got some business to take care of, so at this time, I will open the public hearing. It's Wednesday, July 13th, 2022 at 7 p.m. This is the public hearing for the 2022-2023 appropriations ordinance. Roll call, please. Clerk Moskowitz.
Trustee Burbett. Trustee Caveney.
Here.
Trustee Crowley.
Here.
Trustee Hilly.
Here.
Trustee Johnson.
Here.
Trustee Killelea.
Here.
Mayor LaRue.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, sir. Attached to your agenda tonight is the appropriation ordinance for the fiscal year 23. It's 2022 to 2023. Is there any comments from the board on the ordinance? Is there an echo?
Yeah, I hear that too. Probably just a little loud.
No comments from the board?
No.
Is there any comments from the public? This is only regarding the 2022-2023 appropriations ordinance. No? All right. Seeing there's no comment from the board or the public, then I will close the public hearing. At this time, it is 7:01 p.m. All right. Thank you all. Now, let's get on to the business. At this time, I'll call to order the regularly scheduled board meeting for the Village of Midlothian, Wednesday, July 13th, 2022 at 7:01 p.m. Roll call, please. Clerk Moskowitz.
Trustee Burbett.
Here.
Trustee Caveney.
Here.
Trustee Crowley.
Here.
Trustee Hilly.
Here.
Trustee Johnson.
Here.
Trustee Killelea.
Here.
Mayor LaRue.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you, sir. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence for our fallen veterans. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Let's move on to our swearing in tonight. We're very fortunate to have Jeffrey Hammerlund here to be sworn in as our new full-time probationary firefighter. Jeffrey?
Okay, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
Jeff Haberlin,
Having been appointed
having been appointed
to the position
to the position
of full-time probationary firefighter paramedic
of full-time probationary firefighter paramedic
in the Village of Midlothian
in the Village of Midlothian
in the County of Cook,
in the County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States,
of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the ordinances of the Village of Midlothian,
and the ordinances of the Village of Midlothian,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the position
of the position
of probationary full-time firefighter
of probationary full-time firefighter
paramedic according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir. Welcome aboard. You have somebody who wants to be? Step.
Yep.
Mayor?
Mom, do you want to come up for a picture? Yeah, sure.
Congratulations, Jeffrey. Welcome aboard. Look forward to seeing you. All right, let's move on to the public comment. Is there any public comment tonight? Sir. Sure. That's what we're here.
I'd like a little clarification about the truck parking. Is somebody, okay, a truck driver allowed to bring his tractor and park it in front of his house?
No.
Or in his driveway?
He can stop for lunch or somebody can't leave it there.
Pardon me, sir?
He can like stop for lunch or something, but he can't leave it there. Or
Okay,
she.
well, I called it in, I should say my neighbor called it in, and I'm just wondering about it. Been sitting there for 2 days, he works for a Hunt trucking company. And on my street, they don't believe in parking on the street. Everybody parks down the driveway, across the sidewalk, it's getting a real nuisance. I got a neighbor there that's in a wheelchair, she's gotta go around the block the other way. So I was wondering if anybody could.
I can check and, we can check and see what they, if they were received a ticket or what we've done. What's the address?
Pardon me?
What's the address? Or,
The address.
did you said you called it in?
I'll be 14544, I believe, on Baldy. And the other one, I think, is 14609.
Okay.
Truck driver's been there for 2 days. I mean, I think he pulled it up a little bit today, but they're parked all over. I mean, nobody seems to get the whole idea of what the village is all about.
Deputy Chief will check into it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Okay, then I will close the floor to public comment and move, excuse me, and move on to tonight's consent agenda. Number 1, approval of the fiscal year 2023 budget. Number 2, approval of ordinance 2100, appropriations ordinance for the fiscal year May 1st, 2022 through April 30th, 2023. Number 3, approval of ordinance 2101, amending Title 4 of the Village Code of the Village of Midlothian, Cook County, Illinois, regarding the regulations of tents within the village. Number 4, approval of ordinance 2102, establishing a transaction fee on payments made to the Village of Midlothian, Illinois with credit cards. Number 5, approval of resolution 22-0713-A, amending certain water rates for the Village of Midlothian. Number 6, approval to purchase 2 Turf Tiger riding mowers from Alta Equipment and Company for a cost not to exceed $31,476.99, and this is a budgeted item. Number 7, approval of the manual check refund policy. Number 8, approval of the village sign-in policy for employees. Number 9, approval to pay the TIF note to Ricky Rockets not to exceed $202,500. Number 10, approval to post a job description for a full-time assistant treasurer. Number 11, approval to reduce the Class F liquor license fee for the Midlothian VFW from $1,200 to $100. Number 12, approval of the April 6th, 2022 committee meeting minutes. Number 13, approval of the April 13th, 2022 board meeting minutes. Number 14, approval of the April 20th, 2022 committee meeting minutes. Number 15, approval of the April 27th, 2022 board meeting minutes. Number 16, approval of the list of bills. Is there any item any trustee would like off of tonight's agenda?
Yes, could I have number 10 off the list?
Number 10, approval to post a job description for a full-time assistant treasurer. Anyone else? Then I'm looking for a motion at this time to approve tonight's consent agenda without item 10.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please, Clerk Moskowitz.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Cagney.
Aye.
Trustee Burbett.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Killily.
Present.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. I'm guessing by your email earlier, Trustee Crowley, that you would like me to ask for a motion to postpone this item?
Yes, we have a couple additional things we want to add on to the job description.
Then at this time, I'm looking for a motion to postpone the item, approval to post the job description for a full-time assistant treasurer.
I'll make the motion. I'll second.
Any discussion? Roll call, please, Clerk Moskowitz.
Trustee Cagney.
Aye.
Trustee Crowley.
Aye.
Trustee Burbett.
Aye.
Trustee Hilly.
Aye.
Trustee Johnson.
Aye.
Trustee Killily.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to trustee business, Trustee Johnson.
Thank you, Mayor. I have nothing at this time.
Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Burbett.
Nothing this evening.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Hilly.
I have nothing this evening, sir.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Cagney.
I just have a couple things. I just want to remind all the residents, if anybody is interested in joining the Economic Development Committee, Friday is the deadline for residents to send me their statement of interest. And we are looking for superintendent to replace Nick Leinert for the building department. We're also, the building department is also looking for part-time permanent electrical inspector and mechanical inspector. And that's all I have. I do have a question for Joe and for Engineer Huss. I was wondering if we had an update on the Jolly Homes project.
Yes, we should have the plans ready for the sewer televising and cleaning. The budget should stretch almost the entirety of the subdivision, not just the main line down on First Street. It should be going out.
The plans, you mean the plans are, so they haven't been sent out to bid yet or anything?
Correct, that's getting real soon.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Trustee Killily.
Two things tonight, Mayor. One is, of course, we have our 10th annual garden walk this Sunday. We have 11 gardens to look at and 4 garden art vendors. The garden walk will go from 11 to 4. Tickets are going to be sold from 10 o'clock on. Should be good. If there's a little rain, just be a little shower and you can go on. The gardens are beautiful. So tickets are $10, and so come on by and you'll see some really beautiful gardens. Second of all, we'd like to announce that on September 13th, we're having an open house at the Midlothian Park District Recreation Center for everybody to look at some plans and some exhibits on the Natalie Creek Trail, which is 12 miles of trail, which will connect a lot of things in this area. We're looking for your comments or your questions, and just to give you some information on it. We're moving forward on it, but it's going to take some time. It's not going to be yesterday, but little by little, it's going to get there. But we're looking for community engagement, community input. So September 13th at 6:30 p.m. So mark that on your calendar. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, sir. Trustee Crowley.
Just a couple things tonight. I sent out to the board earlier a quote from Proven for the setup of our 11 laptops and I believe 1 desktop that we have been waiting for. We had a couple months ago purchased some laptops from the state purchase pricing, and all of those have been received and are ready for setup now. Usually it is about $300 per computer to set them up. By doing a group and waiting a little bit of time for them all to get here, we saved about $75 per computer to set them up. So I will be asking for that to be approved next week. Did anybody have any questions? I sent that out a little earlier. Sorry, I was a little late in it. Okay, if not, then I'll be adding that to my agenda. If anybody has any questions during the week, you can just email me or call me. Next, I sent out an email Regarding the information for the request that Chief Delaney has made to hire a new clerk for the police department to replace Elizabeth Tate, Chief Delaney and I did interviews during the week, and the mayor has also reviewed the candidate. Anybody has any questions or comments, you can email me, otherwise I will be asking that to be on the agenda for approval next week as well. Just one more thing, August 2nd, right around the corner, is our National Night Out. Our Community Policing and Safety Committee has been working on it for a number of months now. They've planned a fantastic agenda for the night, so please pass it out to friends and family, social media, anybody you know. The more the merrier. It's one of my favorite events throughout the entire year. And I believe that is all. I have one question, Clerk. When we pass these policies and you guys add them, could we make sure a copy goes to all the department heads?
Sure.
So that, because I know some of these policies affect everybody, and so I just want to make sure the department heads know when they go into effect. They're not here or whatever. Thank you. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on to department heads, Chief Hotleitner.
I have nothing tonight, sir.
Thank you, sir. Deputy Chief Taverino.
Yes, thanks for having me tonight, and Chief Delaney's stead, always glad to be here with everybody. I just wanted to say I'm really proud of the men and women of the police department. They're doing an excellent job. And that's all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And we concur.
Appreciate it.
Deputy Clerk Kolecki. Superintendent Sperry.
Nothing tonight, sir.
Engineer Huss.
I have no report this evening, Mayor.
Ms. Harris.
I have nothing, sir.
Treasurer Britton.
Nothing, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you all. And this is where it bogs down.
Yeah, just to have the discussion of the bargaining unit matter placed on closed session for next week,
Bargaining session for
for the firefighters.
closed session for next week. That's it?
Yes.
All right. Only thing I think is probably about time that we start mentioning the upcoming Midlothian Charity Golf Classic. That's the annual charity golf outing at the Midlothian Country Club. It's coming up just under a month, August 8th. All the funds go to, as many of you know, go to our local charities, most importantly the Luminaria, which feeds our food pantries here in town. So if anyone can donate or wants to golf, I think there's still some foursomes open.
Yes, we're about half full right now.
About half full.
Yeah, and usually right now is when everybody starts getting in, so if you're gonna golf, you wanna golf, get your foursome, onesome, twosome, whatever, we'll put you together if you want a whole foursome.
I'm confident that the police department will have a foursome.
That's what I was told, and the fire
I'm
department.
confident that the fire department will have a foursome. Public Works, I'm sure will definitely have a foursome. And of course, Engineer Huss, I'm sure you know 3 people that would like to golf with you at the
Oh,
Midlothian
yes,
Country
he's
Club.
already
We're
registered.
already in the board.
We're already good.
So you were the first on the board, wow.
No doubt. And anyone else?
Mayor, I had one last thing I forgot to mention about National Night Out, if you have a minute.
Sure. That's all I have for tonight. Trustee Crowley?
Oh, I thought that's what you said, I'm sorry. I just had one more thing. This year, we did add something to National Night Out. We will be doing a food and pet drive this year. On our flyer, we've put 5 things that have been asked for by the local food pantries at St. Stephen's, St. Chris, and our micro pantries. We also have a list of 5 items that our local shelters, South Suburban and Paws, are in need of. So we will have a table at National Night Out where we will collect those items for anybody who'd like to drop them off. That's all I have, sir. Sorry.
Does that include rabbits?
It
Does that include rabbits?
It's for the Humane Society, sir. Blankets, and there were 5 things on the list, so treats. They want to
Looking
give
forward
rabbit
to it.
treats, I'm sure they'd love them.
Mayor, can I jump in? Well, I forgot one thing, too. The tickets for the garden walk are going to be sold at the gazebo. That's all.
Okay. Nothing from this side?
We're compliant.
Mayor? I just wanted to say, I don't have anything to add.
We're not adjourned yet.
There's still time.
You reserve the right.
Then Clerk Glasswell.
I just have one item, and that is we've received another block party request. Popular year. This is for Saturday, August 27th, 145th Street between St. Louis and Abbotsford. And it does have the request names and information from 3 residents. Does any board members have any issues with this? Okay, we will send them their standard letter. That is all that I have.
Thank you, sir. Seeing as no further bids come from the board, I'm looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned. Thank you all.